And now for a message from our sponsor, Siemens.
Hello, my name is Michael Cahill. I run Siemens rolling stock business in North America, and I'm sitting here in beautiful sunny San Diego with Sharon Cooney, the CEO of Metropolitan Transit Systems in San Diego. San Diego is the grandfather of modern light rail in North America, our oldest customer and one for whom we're very grateful. Welcome, Sharon.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So Sharon, the first 40 are done. You took over last year. What does the next 40 look like?
Well, the next 40 is definitely going to build on our experience. We do believe that light rail is here to stay in San Diego County, and this is going to be the future economic driver for everything that we do as a region.
The time for rail transportation and mass transit has come. There's a lot of talk in the stimulus bill. There's a lot of talk around the nation. Rail in North America seems to be topical right now. What are your feelings on that?
Absolutely. I think in the United States, we have really aggressive emissions reduction goals. And the only way we're going to achieve those is if we try to get rid of our auto-centric urban areas. And we know as a community here in San Diego and elsewhere in the United States that you can't get to the emission reduction goals without really putting an investment in rail. Because rail is how you're going to get people out of their cars and really move people longer distances faster, more reliably. So I do believe that it's the future of the United States. And kudos to the federal government for recognizing that and putting some real investment into that part of our transportation system.
Couldn't agree more. And I think it's a model for cities all across the nation. I think this is... keep on building and it'll keep on getting better and better.
There's always been a recognition in San Diego that we can't continue to build in the sprawl developments that Southern California is known for. And so we have always used our trolley line as a way to catalyze communities with joint development, with real dense development, the kind of workforce development that you need in order to keep the economic engine moving.
So Sharon, you mentioned enticing people to get out of their cars. I noticed that San Diego has already linked San Diego State and very soon we'll be linking UCSD.
The universities in San Diego have been real partners with transit. They are very transit focused. They have a real environmental interest in making sure that their students use transit. The University of California, San Diego, for instance, the students have voted themselves a fee so that they will get free access to transit services. And it's only going to grow when our new trolley line gets up to the UCSD campus. We actually have 3 stations that are on the campus of the university, and all of those stations are being built with the mind that this is going to be the main access point for students. It's really fantastic.
And I imagine that if you get them young enough, they continue.
That's right. Yes, if you get, and I think you told me that just now that your daughter is now a transit rider at USD. So it is a way for you to get greater ridership in the future for the region.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. And, all the universities, they really try to focus their students on reducing emissions associated with their transportation. But, the other great thing is that trolley connections to the universities here in San Diego actually allows people from communities that maybe have not been able to access those higher education opportunities to get access to them.
Oh, look forward to the opening. That's later on this year, correct?
That's correct. It'll be in November. You're invited.
Okay,
I'll be hopefully there. Many other people from Siemens will come down.
Yeah.
We are so excited to see this extension of our first trolley line. The trolley here in San Diego has been transformative. The light rail in itself has really built on the economy. It's really interesting the way that an investment in rail really does have a multiplier effect in the economy. For every dollar that's spent, it's been proven to be a $2.8 increase in the economy. And so if you look at the $2 billion we're spending on the Mid-Coast extension, that's a pretty nice $6 billion investment in our local economy.
Not too much that'll give returns like that.
No, and then you have to look at the effect as well in Sacramento, where they're building the trolleys for us, and these lovely vehicles are being built by hundreds of employees. And Those are great manufacturing jobs.
You know, it's wonderful to see our trains in operation here at MTS and in cities across the nation. You know, the backstory for all of that, as you may know, is that there are good American jobs behind this as well. We have 2,000 employees in Sacramento in Northern California building these trains, building with pride. They build them for excellence, and you know, they're particularly focused on our first customer in the US with San Diego. That multiplier effect that you spoke about transit-oriented development, that's true also on the industry side. We have good high-paying jobs for employees, and that prompts growth also in the area that we live in. We're just coming through a pandemic. I look at the transit systems around the country, and it was, you know, a lot of them were badly hit, but here the service kept up pretty much all the way through.
Well, you know, I learned a lot during this year, and but one of the things that it really reinforced for me was how great our employees are here at MTS. And I know it's true everywhere in transit. We have wonderful workers who continue to believe that what they're doing is an essential service for the communities that they're serving. But it was also because financially we were capable of doing that. We knew that we had to invest in a state of good repair over a decade ago. In 2010, we started a really robust program to rehabilitate our existing trolley lines that were 30 years old. And we wanted to make sure that that investment in the rail would see us through in hard times.
We're essentially on the way out of this pandemic. You know, I look around the hub that you have here, and I see everywhere I see building happening. I see a true commitment into downtown San Diego. Is that what you're seeing as well? Is this pandemic something that paused us but didn't stop us?
Yes, I do believe that downtowns are everywhere in the United States are going to come back. And I think that we're going to need to have a really robust transit system to help spur that on. You really want to keep doing what you're doing. Invest in rail, make sure the infrastructure is there. If you build it, they will come. And I do believe that we're going to see that in the future.
If you build it and you build the development, the residentials and the offices, etc., right next to it, what a great way to be. That doesn't get any more convenient than take the elevator to the train, take the train home.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And hopefully that's something that other cities are picking up on as well.
I hope they would look to the model that we've built here in San Diego and then use that in their own urban settings.
So Sharon, this was a wonderful chat. It's always great to come to San Diego. We're really grateful to be a part of your exciting story here. Thank you very much for this, and look forward to doing it again sometime.
Yes, thank you, Michael. This was really nice.